friend Zay, the great Dennis Turney Jr., donated for me to put a track-by-track album battle up on Kiss Wednesday. And this is what he wants me to do. And I had, you know, the AI. I'm high tech now. These images here are AI. I know I say in every video, but I'm just so impressed. I always have to fucking bring that up, how this AI thing is so amazing. Alright, Hotter Than Hell from Kiss versus Fighting from Thin Lizzy. God, I love both these albums so much. I like the Thin Lizzy album more. I do. But it's, Hotter Than Hell is right on its heels. But how will it fare? You know, it's luck of the draw, people. Doesn't mean I like an album more than others. A lot of times, the albums I like more, a lot of times, the albums I like more lose. Luck of the draw. So here we go. All right. We got to Choose versus the Bob Seger cover, Rosalie. Easily Rosalie. Easily Rosalie. I love the riffing. It's just a great damn tune. Never liked Got to Choose. Well, I did, but then I grew out of it. Not a fan. Woo woo, yeah. No, that's Firehouse. There's woos in Got to Choose, right? Yeah. Woo woo woo. Got to choose. Who's your baby? I don't care for that song. I really don't. Horrible opener, too. Parasite would have been a better opener. But, you know, Paul Stanley of Kiss back then wouldn't allow Gina to open an album. I don't know how he got away with it with Kiss Alive. But as far as studio albums, I don't know how they convinced them to let Gene open Revenge and Carnival of Souls. But whatever, it loses. All right, next. Parasite versus For Those Who Love to Live. I like For Those About to Live. I love Parasite. So I'm giving that one a kiss. AI. Alright. Next. Going Blind versus Suicide. Da-na-na-na-na-na. The neighbor called it suicide. Da-na-na-na-na. Now I love both songs. I love Going Blind. But I'm giving that to Thin Lizzy. For sure. Alright. Next. Hotter Than Hell versus Wild One. Wild One. Wild One is such a killer chill tune. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. It wins. Alright, next. Let Me Go Rock and Roll versus Fight My Way Back. I'm giving it to Thin Lizzy again. I will say this. If it was the Kiss Alive version of Let Me Go Rock and Roll, it'd win. Because that is the best song on Kiss Alive, in my opinion. I don't think the studio track holds up. It's okay. But to me, it kind of sounds like a sampler of what really is, you know, a real good version. By the way, the Got to Choose version of Kiss Alive sucks too. I can't tell you which one's better because I just like both. Yeah, I'm giving it a Fight My Way Back. All right. Before we go into side 2, I'm going to pick a random album. Let's go right here. Yeah, come on. How much more classic can you get than the first Boston album? Every damn song on here is a masterpiece. And look how good. This is, here's the weird thing about this particular album. I've had this album since like 1978, like a year or two after it came out. And look at the shrink wrap that's on it. It's still perfect. And I listened to this album maybe 3 months ago. And a lot of people say, you keep the shrink wrap and it'll wreck the album. There's hardly any crackles, really. You know, a little wear and tear because of all the years, but it doesn't skip once. And like the beginning, there's crackles on More Than Feeling, but then the rest is kind of almost crackle free. That is my random pick on the collection. The amazing, greatest Boston album. The first one, called Boston. Another thing I want to bring up about this. I've been seeing a lot on social media, in case some of you don't know. I've known this since the 70s because I would draw this on my notebook at school and shit. And I knew by drawing it, it was a guitar. And a lot of people go, I see people write stuff like, oh, did you know the first Boston album is a guitar? And a lot of comments are like, wow, I didn't know that. So maybe there's somebody out there that doesn't know that, they haven't seen that meme. All right, that's enough of that, right? Let's get back into the track-by-track album battle featuring AI. All right, let's go. All the Way versus King's Vengeance. I dig them both, but I'm giving that to Kiss. You I don't know the lyrics. Complain to your mother and father. It wins. All the Way. I'm giving that to Kiss. Next, Watching You versus Spirit Slips Away. Spirit Slips Away is a cool, chill tune, but dude, Watching You. Probably my third favorite. Parasite would be my second favorite. My favorite's coming up. I'm giving that to Watching You. Next, Mainline, Baby Won't You Do It To Me One Time versus Silver Dollar. Silver Dollar is a cool rockin' tune, but I'm going to go with Oh My God, Kiss! Alright, next. Coming Home versus Freedom Song. Freedom Song. I love that damn tune, man. It's an amazing song. I'm giving that to Thin Lizzy. Thin Lizard. Thin Lizzy Lizard. Alright, last song. Strange Way, the best damn song on this album. Oh my God, Kiss. Against Ballad of a Hard Man. Ballad of a Hard Man is a cool tune. It's rocking, but no. I'm giving that one to Kiss. So, Dennis Turney Jr. and Melissa, there's the final score. And would you look at that? It's a tie. You know, I was saying in the beginning of the episode, just go like one more than the other doesn't mean it's going to win. Well, I already knew the outcome. And I kept it hush-hush. So none of you would catch on that I knew this was going to be a tie after I was done. But then I read it to you guys, and you guys weren't sure. They're like, I know some of you Kiss twats would be like, I bet he's going to say, I think the Lizzy's going to win because he hates Kiss. Anyway, oh my God, Kiss! Thank you so much, Dennis and Melissa and everybody else watching. Thank you all so much. Please donate to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen to both these albums. They're great. And schmack 'em a gob.